Okay. Woken, no longer hobble. Such a pathetic one. There's so many other ones I could have done. Sunder tended to his mystic seed until one day it sprouted. Maybe sprouted wasn't the right word. It burst up from a shower, producing small, fond noises. All right, little thing, you stick with me. You're going to behave. Its growth would be incredibly slow, but perhaps endless. Reached his grandfather, Bo passed away. He died satisfied that his granddaughter had embarked on a sunnier path. Opened the road, brought many colorful folks through Galahad. Old Bo would have loved to see it. Pilgrim Yafin saw his brother's statue moved to a more peaceful, fragrant place. There for the rest of the days he stayed, reading to the stone man and talking to him about all he'd seen and done, wandering the greats of Dale. He'd be buried beside him. Against his secret hope, the Hago Calander adopted got too big to baby, brought it to a healthy patch of wild. And back to the wild it happily went. Returned to that spot often, though, whenever Calander came to camp. Bork's transformation. Passive? I will say yes, because it costs me nothing. As for his leg, I'll lose speed, but gain warding. What are your stats right now? What is your speed? 4 exactly? Oh no, 4.4. I'll say yes. Now, upgrades. We want to keep you as an artifact. So we definitely don't have enough resources, but you can... oh, I'm not trading for spell threads. Okay, is this... Similarly, don't have any spell threads. You still no spell threads. Okay. How about a sword? I have no... okay. I can upgrade armor, maybe. Oh my god, everything costs spell threads. Okay, I'm not upgrading anything. That's more like it. Further we go. Well, only the crows are pleased, seeing to the smell of burnt homes, burnt flesh. Elsewhere in the woods, here it is. Pretty secluded place. Pixel's old college up herself. She's had the experience your child did. Went further. Galahad's just on the other side, up the hill. The string open for Sonic or not. Who's shouting? There, is that? Sonric, how long has it been? It's almost a year since I left for Yellow Vale. Feels like longer. The woodland cottage is small, but not cramped. Singed spice and the odor of old cooking oil tangle cozily in the air. How have you been? Who's this? Breadbath from Yellow Vale. Her husband and kids are with her cousins on a nearby farm. I brought her to you because it's Cultiskin, isn't it? The ones I've sworn to. They were meeting with my son. Kid's okay. Breadbath here had to move her whole family, though. Neighbor's boy put on one of their masks and went with them. I knew it was nothing I could fight. It's a quiet a ways up North Road, through the territory that's gone wild, but I think, should we lend a hand? I don't know. I've heard it's called the weight of well-meaning. When the act of helping into the hopes... When the act of helping one puts you into the hopes of all who need helping. Those who could defend the meek ought to. It's really simple. You can't save everyone. I understand it's not your fight. Yellow Vale is far away, after all. Left it far behind. Breadbath opens the door and... thump. I was only saying, yeah. Goes back up. Reese to love. You aware there's a... oh. There's a mom crying outside? Oh. I'll grab the old walking stick. I'm not dying for this bunch of strangers somewhere. Shadows deepen, the monsters will draw an extra card every battle. Okay. So we cannot recruit a new individual here. So let's start by exploring down this way. Oh, that's where we recruit a new character? My goodness, that's so far away. Oh no, that's we talk to the people. But Calander feels an opportunity. We will definitely go about it. Big Peak seems to drift in the night. Haunted ships slicing in the sea's silence. The village languishes, the grips of an awful disease. Many lives taken, many more ill. Is that Calander? Sonric, you look well. There's no one on the street but them. The sink of disease curls out each window, like crickets in the occasional owl song, or that to remember the world wasn't in today. It's also fate. I thought I'd walk alone. So you often think, where are you going? Hangs over me, Sonric. A brilliant lodestar. Setting out tonight. I think you're supposed to come. You okay? You don't sound like yourself. Go to a wild place that appeared to me in a dream. There's a poison in this town that was born somewhere distant. I suppose there's a chance it was just a dream, like any other dream. Nope. There's muckstream, sleepweeds, and then there's true ones. Seeds that always flower true. Learn to tell the difference. The journey began as a downward tip of the year's longest night. Perhaps merely coincidence. Perhaps destiny's hand touched the scales. Truly, there's no solider thing called fate. We will not bring Bork, we will bring Rista. As for Bork, you to travel to here. Fog descends sometime after dark. Cast an unhealthy shade over everything. So is your idea to attack everything teeming with inscrutable malevolence in the very depths of the night? Can't put it into words perfectly. Just know it can't be that way. Malice lives in my blood. Really. I don't think it's my choice at all. So they approach the Leon altar. Familiar odor comes with them. Chemical thick, coating the insides of their cheek, turning measly in their mouth. Pressing the air grows fouler, denser, and they see it. What do you call that? Well, I call it an orb, maybe an altar. But there's a village in front of it, so yeah, definitely an orb. They made that thing? Something evil. Clearly not here for any friendly purpose. Look inside that sphere. You can see our town, suffering. It has been a kind of kick the anthill. My bones itch and my nostrils burn. Let's get this over with. As they move to destroy the strange edifice, a hiss slices in the air at their backs. A gorgon. The creature hasn't seen them. We have to move fast. Let's destroy the altar first. Before the beast can react, they swarm down the edifice, destroying its balanced articles and stomping the spell apart. Freeze his rogues, and for all free people! Intimidation. Suffer -2 damage at the start of the mission. It is just a single gorgon. Battle is over. That was... Wow, that was underwhelming. Gorgon's supposed to be this big, difficult enemy, but Calendar's like, oh, huh? Bang! Battle is won. Goodness gracious. Artifact. A Winter First Staff. Extra bounce. Discus has an extra bounce. Stun effect. Shred 1 armor and pins all enemies. Okay, definitely upgrade you for staff. Been dead and the strange spell shrine destroyed. For a moment, they can only breathe clean air. Hope this will be enough to stem the sickness. Give it to you, Calendar. That took some courage. The sky breathes, the trees are well. I do sense some wholeness coming in around us. Sun begins to rise and the world awakens. For a few moments, the dark clouds of Gorgon spell blown apart, fade into memory. Calandar and Sonric find no more reason to linger. Get home, and the wasting illness that threatened them to overwhelm them has mysteriously vanished. I don't know why. Feeling something's over. I don't know what's next. There's been a star I sailed by that no one else saw. I sometimes wish I didn't, but now there's this emptiness. I mean, what do I do now? Lander. Look, there's always going to be another storm on the way. For a lot of us, we don't necessarily feel cold. We just, take our rest between the rain. I feel like Calendar's matured a lot more on this adventure. All hobbled enemies deal +2 damage. Setting actual fires deal bonus damage. Start a combat against +1 action point. Attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. Commander gets bonus all campaign tasks based on age. I think we'll get heroism. Okay. And because we're right next to it, we'll go here. Even though we'll probably have to backtrack to go down to here. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to break through a mountain pass. Ugh. Well, we'll salt the mill for now. Outside Jasper Mill, a breeze rolls through the treetops. Why is it that whenever I stand, smoke follows? Figured you in the fire had something special going on. So if one keeps up, anything to mask our approach is welcome. Unfortunately... Nice try, little scout. After it! Hurry! Steady there, we don't have our gear ready, or plan, or... If we lose the deepest, we don't move now. Get to blab its friends about us. Let's go! Chaotic departure from the camp ensues. Bow? They douse fire, it's probably fine. Running a triangular buckle at the same time is not easy. Maybe Scout didn't get too far. Or Sonarch and Calander brought it down. It's been a while since single deepest was enough to scare us. Thing is, though, that we're just a single deepest. Battle her and start up. Firm hearts. They probably didn't expect this particular turn of events either. Okay. Not bad. Let's get Sonarch. Going to walk right in the center of these guys. Did reveal the new enemies. Nice stunt. Over here, as for you, just head up here. As for you, let's go ahead and infuse this log and double move up by Calander. The cover, nice. Let's go ahead and can't shoot fodder fungus. Let's go and do heroism. Nice shot. And you are, oh, I was going to say very much dead. Well, with my 3 shots you are. Go ahead and silk step up here. Move over here. Compulsion this man forward. And I guess infuse this tree. As for you, use that. Go up here. Take him out. 12 damage. Whew. Tier 1 armor. Huzzah. Definitely just better in every way. Bonus warding. See, Sonarch, Calander, or Boric. I think we'll put it on Sonarch just so he has some bonus defenses. Enemies have grown star. Merc Mother. Add to the deck. The new enemy. Let's honestly, we have enough items. Let's just work faster. Old Jasper Mill has been cleaned of goods. As for which bound pass we're going to break through, we're going to do this one because otherwise we'd have to go all the way around and it'd just be a pain. Starseed tree. Oh. Everything grows on trees, but more things than you might think. It's long enough. Starseed tree blooms. Soft light ripens, floats off into the sky. That's where stars come from. There's some symbolism in here somewhere. Some lovely looking ones up high. You're thinking of grabbing one, are you? Oh, I'm thinking, because you see, the starseed thing about Starseed tree is that none may climb it. Who makes these rules anyway? Let's climb a little bit. Let's scare off Free Watch my stuff. Can't say she's not determined. Something about the starseed that's disorienting. May break up the distance that makes Rita's crack. Arm then leg, then a leg right. Her childhood memories of racing the other girls, left the winding oaks in the woods. Getting a Dossie, almost beat her once, almost. Memories twisting, branching. Wait, there she goes. Gotta keep up, but where? Oh dear. Oof. Krista, you know what happens? Putting a bit of show for us? Shell tree, let go of light, and sure enough, floats into the dark. Great. Just think, though, the season stars are up the way. Maybe I'll take a comfort. Done hurting, after all. +1 stunt chance. Build an outpost here. Fabric, hide. Sure. Let's go and carve a path. Let's get started. Gonna take a stupid amount of time, but it's the only way through. I guess Rista will heal up in the meantime. Still just twiddling our thumbs. Okay, Morthagi deepest. Monster's now stronger. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let him hobble enemies. Not too worried about that. Passageway is open. Let's go. New area has been revealed. Strength 5. Apothecary. Fall tide. Fall come, and I'm heading down the mountain. Stay still. Melnock Fluttervin. I thought I must have locked my way, but here you are. And Relvi, is she inside, or are you two? Ooh, Sonoric, my old confidant. Pulling my gear up these switchbacks like an ock. Look at you, like a torch alive. Is that a fire joke? You're making fun of his firearm and leg. It's a good joke. I'll say that much. He is in fact a torch alive. So you notice, good. We're here for things. The dragon bugs, have you heard they were under Hubert Lumberyard in the valley? We've heard the same things. People in the lowlands are getting driven out. Well, Sonark, you remember my wife? Wife now, is it? Home smells of 6 kinds of sage. Melnock, ask my hand if you believe that. Why wouldn't he believe it? Well, spruce the place up a bit. This last time, Revol's good at digging and sawing and building and all. You're the apothecary Sonark talks about. Runs in the family, you could say. Medicine for illness, treatments for pain, shrining unctions and oils for others in need. Plus, you know, general stuff, herbs and herbal things. He's just a healing skill, not just mixtures. The most about it, see? All I'm saying is it's not just wolves out there. Since a lover's quarrel and some time, need a neutral ear. No, Ravel's been nervous ever since she found a shepherd and flock. All savage together, a little ways off from here. Sheep won't defend a shepherd. Stuff like that's been happening. The low villagers need healing hands, supplies. Those nightmare things skitter about the slopes now. It's getting worse, and we're not ready to fight them, so I've been saying if these folks can climb up for us, we need to be stocked and ready. Right? Makes good sense. What does Melnock dare danger? Dare, or whatever. I'm saying what the good healer asks the wounded to drag their gnawed-on bodies to the door, gotta go down there and help them. Sonark, I'm seeing a couple ways we could go. Extra recon, right, Rista? You know these people too? Just a little bit. Not sure whatever magical power you think you wield that'll keep you safe. You're softer than me, dear. Wouldn't like my chance. I need you too. How long are we gonna listen to this? Put your arguments away. It's not your business either way. Come to eradicate the locusts. We will. We'll make the lowland safe. You serious? Sonark is a warrior. And I mean, we'll support you. We're not militia trained. Aside from water and bandaging. Veli, stop. Willing to do what's needed, no matter what it might cost. We should follow their example. Hold on, your wife's right, Mel. We're fighters, you're apothecaries, your pain will be needed, don't waste them on our work. A risk should be worthwhile, dumb to pick up a sword if you can't swing it. Willing to sacrifice is often the most where strength is born. Let's do this one. I've had this event before and I haven't tried. My father always said, for you to treat an illness, one must be willing to suffer the same illness. That's what it's like to me. What if it's me who suffers? Melnock, you're brave, and I love that you're brave, but sometimes I think it's just because you don't understand what you could lose. Or where you could lose. In my worst moments, I think you do understand. Your wife stalks out the back door. Really, I'm sorry, she's your thing. I don't care about your arguments or anything. You should make sure she's not right. Well, Sonark, Risa, go do what you came here to do, and good luck. Your work will always be celebrated, and I will be down to help with the recovery. We'll be right behind you. I could have hastily filled their needs and wants. They leave to rejoin Clander to finish their task. What set of words you came up with. Speak from the heart when I have to. Oh well. This was well said, I think. They were great friends. Well, Melnock and Rivalevi. So I hope they come ahead for whatever the battle is forward. 2 legacy points. Oh my goodness. Fortitude. Finding some bards, seekers, dweavers, and thrusts. Oh, we got a stone spirit. Okay. What have you got in terms of your gear? Water weapon, artifact, fire weapon, earth weapon. So all this stone spirit will do is be worth a legacy point. But I gotta go grab it anyway. Run free, O Spirit of the Wild. Okay, we're gonna start with Boric. Come over here. Attack this man. I'm just gonna similarly come over here and attack this man. As for you, you're gonna come up by Rick. Infuse this? No. So I'm infusing these rocks. Nope. Discus, you two. Nope. Okay, I guess we're going back here now. Block. Boric. Forgot to infuse you before. So let's go ahead and have you do that. As for the rest of you, just have you line up on the door. Over here, infuse this with eggs, so we can bone lance you. Good shot. And as for Boric, just come over here and defend Rista, just in case. As for you, just come over here and Guardian up. Sonric, when walk over to this bard, start cleaving. Good stunt. Okay, that will mean Calander can finish you off. I'm gonna have you come over here. Make the heroism just in case. Once, shoot twice. Good job. And Boris. There we go. A cloak that gives dodge chance. Let's give it to Boric. Well fought, Boric. Embarrassing to just use Dad? Well, you wish I did. I don't know, maybe not. I hope you're bumming all. I was worried over you all these long evenings and you disappear into the woods. And after all this time, I'm Boric. It's not like you used to call me kiddo. I used to call you, shyster. Remember? Maybe we should start that up again. Please don't. I understand, though. You're a professional now. We're out here amongst the Thrixtal husks. Apparently, you're just as crazy as I am. That counts for something. Double the Seekers. That's okay. Here's up, down, left, left, up, right. Okay, that's the path we're going to take. Now we're going to secure the lumberyard. We're just going to... We're going to have to hit the invasion no matter what. So let's find an item. I'm really surprised. We don't have anywhere yet we can recruit new people. A warding amulet. Let's see. Think more on Sonric. And a potency sash. Put that on Calander. Potency. Damage added to infusion attacks. Never mind. Put that on Arista. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and save a new save and see if I can recruit someone at Yellow Veil. Because if I can, then that'll be worth it. Another female. We cannot recruit anybody from Legacy. So we will take a quick look at you. A snarky hothead. Clown distant curious. She was born wandering guild of players and had a questionable habit of attacking others to misery with teasing and ungentle jokes. Eyes coiled up in a candle flame, she sometimes seemed to have gone mad inside. She's come back with a quip and a smile that could warm the dead. And discoveries seemed to shiver and shrill behind every road that kept her feet facing forward. We will recruit her. Seems like the last family. Everyone says the same thing. Must step wrong with them somewhere. Household accounts abound of folks young and old, abandoning their families to follow some splendid, eloquent priests. On questions of any faith prove fruitless. It's either that, I don't know, where people are going. What you're trying to say? Are the cultists? Aren't you? Have you spoken to her at least? Faldra Worcester. I'm from here. You want to know why these folks won't give you the facts? Suppose you'll tell us? Pinch. You're not cowards, are you? Not doing something about the trouble? That's why we're here, alright? Well, last thing, there's always a kind of pride. Folks are strong, wise, caked in good earth, and rich in laughter. That's Yellow Veil I grew up with. I was a kid, knew it wouldn't last forever. Bonfires now, spring dances, festivals in wintertide, and midsummer. And anyway, times got tougher. About 6 or 7 years ago, animals started disappearing. Homesteads on the outskirts were burned. People got sick for no reason. Food died in the fields. Distrust, deceit. 6 years. That's what I remember when this preaching woman comes through. She seems to have all the answers. Knows every ailment, how to treat it. She's a savior. Folks, especially young folks, they want to follow her. But we're too proud to say anything, do anything. We'll see what happened. We don't admit it to ourselves, and we've been taken for fools. So how do we find them? Set something right. Got a good idea. Where they went, take me with you, and I'll show you the way. Be good in a fight, I know I will. Teach me, and I'll outpace you. What do you think? A little too loose in trusting her? There's a little to lose in trusting her. However, we will train her as a hunter. We got 2 marshals, even though one of them's a mystic. We do have a mystic. We don't have 2 hunters, though. Melee and range attacks apply to Hobble. She has coated her attacks apply poison. Let's do Hobble. Okay. Let's bring the whole gang. Okay, so that's the path we're gonna take. I do wonder, before we get into flickering, I don't know the age difference that they'll allow people to fall in love, but actually I didn't even check and see if she's interested in men. It's a poor assumption on my part. You are attracted to women, never mind. So it doesn't matter. Everybody's either in a relationship or not interested in the other party members. Flickerings. Might get some wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer. Bork's already turning in. And it's be tiring, you know, being Bork. Someone's gotta be Bork. Might as well be Bork. Anyway, one company. Don't feel obliged. Fire and I have plenty to discuss. Being a man with a flaming arm and all, he'd be still a bit worried if he talks to Fire, but as Bork and possibly Clander, I don't know when he was born, could attest to last chapter, talking to Fire is why he's literally on fire now. So clunk. More wood. Oh, thanks. Fire Friggles, happy as a mud dog. So excited goes tired. He begins to see things. Flickering of the deepest thought. Or flickering from Quino's tone. I'm gonna go with this one, because I'm curious as to what this is. Sonarch, watch the story take shape. Who knows tomes or the gift of a man who the makings of a sword swinger. Nearby trees were notched with these years of practice whenever blade he can borrow. The strong one, the brave one. Not that he needed much grit, chasing pets from the storehouse. Can this be your job? The skilled drew, so did his expectation. His fingers with Kuno's tomes wears more than a wood bead on his head. Fits you well. Deepest came stomping and scraping. Tried his best, but it was not enough. He shakes off the story's unpleasant ending. Next day brings bitter anticipation. Looks like we make a stand outside Kuno Tomes. Shirt snags and broken rake handles still around. They can't have been well armed. Oh goodness. No piece of loot here that should either be worn or buried. Necklace is sturdy, but Sonarch carries it like a broken winged bird. Find something? It's going on Sonarch, of course. Even though it shouldn't go on Sonarch, it's going on Sonarch. He saw the vision. He knows what has to happen. Okay. Ooh, water spirit. Crap. Crap. Here's what we're gonna do. Throw up heroism. Okay, and one more shot. Not the worst, not the best. We're gonna have Thaldra come up here and interact with this water spirit. And now replace her bow with a tier 1 water bow. Refunds an action point on stunt, which is why I've left my archers using them. Come forward. We'll infuse this. Go ahead and Splinter Blast you. Perfect. Now, Sonarch. One walk up to here. Fortunately, you're not melee. Get you adjacent. And stab at a fool. As for you, just infuse these rocks. Come out here. Okay, come down here. And shoot at this Woken. Shoot you. Just come over here and see what you can see. Answer is nothing. Okay, well for you, so you finish off this Woken. And have you attack the Chosen. Just have you whirl. Go ahead and open the door. Forward. And not finish him off. Just have everybody wait. There we go. Bork, out of level up. I started. Definitely. Oh. We're going to upgrade Sonarch speed. I'll pick Sonarch if for no other reason than he can continue upgrading his arms and legs and limbs in our wake. Someday people will move back to Quill's home. The sting of the cult will crawl back into the earth. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young men will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old men will trade in iron and salt. In the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds. That's the way it should be. Quite queen at all, thinking of staying? It's too late for me. My calling looms too large to sidestep. Unless we keep moving and hope we leave peace in our wake. Double the fighters. Annoying. Okay, we'll secure it. Just find an item. Okay, spell threads. Thank goodness. More potency. Continue giving that to Rista, who is using magic. Head down here and explore this location. Okay, another assault on the lumberyard. This place is answer to austerity. I remember this, I think. Oh yes. Ancient immense grove soars the heart of the near forest. White sequoias shoulder up to towering redwoods. Thick-grown cedars mop their knees. Same thing we saw before, I'm sure of it. I remember it well. Spotted it that morning. Apparition similar to the one Rister and Sonic mentioned sniped many years ago. A feeling I got that this huge thing seems alike to me. You're speaking. Heard the locals call him Lord Evergreen. Moved into the flowing fog, quietly love. Earth hold its breath, dampness heavy in their eyes, darkens their hair. Smears of silver shine on the roots and stones. They stumble and feel a path over rocks and wretches, chasing the giant through waste, noise-barren world. Don't trust your eyes. Stay close. I think it stopped. It has stopped. He's aware of us. Now it turns about, somehow finding space. High and mostly hidden in the haze. Space must hang above them. In trouble? Bending bark sounds, creaky hips, folding legs. It gently lowers itself, putting its bulk into a track of traceless ground. Be ready, if it... Caught in its eyeless gaze. The silence that grows and twists, grotesquely long. The compression of them. Fact as certain as the soil. Stomach harden, innards churn, muscles coil. Then Rista gives away her heart. I'm not giving up my love. Snatch a twig from its mane, attempt to communicate, or go with him. Monarchs suddenly knows this is right. I never realized I could grow a seed into a friend. Then I did. I'm happy I did. But there's one you came from. He's a lonely being. Father wants you. Can teach you all your life. I've still got my companions. I'll be glad to know you're walking the world in safety and power. This little girl will be your inheritor, won't she? Perhaps in response, the mist thickens around them, spirals tight as a white spooling yarn. An image flashes in their mind. Long ago, in a world, air aswirl with smoke and cinders, silence. As the trees died, quake-deep silence, crackled and bark split and sap splits in fire. Only one young sequoia outlasts the inferno. It granted life to everything around. Growing once more. Been lonely, haven't you? The resonance fills Sonic body. Suddenly, a calm, strengthening wish of wellness emanating from the ancient being he swallows into his soul. And Lord Evergreen appears ready to be off. Goodbye, little cone. I'll see you, I hope. Someday. It leaps to a perch on its father's shoulder. The giant stands once more. And goes. Okay, I would not have made this. I would have just tried to talk with it. I wouldn't have given up my plant friend. I could have a talking, intelligent plant friend as a pet. Oh my goodness, that'd be awesome. Have to let things go. People too. Little cones we love and cherish. Come on, then. Made the round of the woods. Noise wakes them. Walking the world alone. I'd serve a spirit like that? A god? Something else we're protecting. Generations will pass, quiet and slow. But not so lonely. Okay. Septics, weldings, meliers, just stupid people. Get shot. A workbench with barrage. Barrage. Oh. There we go. So send you up here. Got him. Give a nice little hobble. You infuse something, just so you have that bonus damage before I forget. Come on forward. Wait. Come forward. And wait. You come around here. Shoot the welding. Good shot. Not a good shot. However, just passing by will be enough to finish him off. Go ahead and infuse with something else. Just this wood pile, I guess. Get you up in the door's face. Let's get you up here as well. And as for you, get just as close as you can. Let's have, who's going to kick open the door? I think you will kick open the door. Shot one kill there. Send Boric up. Sonric, come over and smash. Is that it? That is it. Sonric will probably level up and Boric will level up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sonric has 30% health. You can upgrade potency. Upgrade Flame Soul. A swift action every other turn. You can knock an enemy 4 tiles away, dealing 1 damage. Dealing 3 damage, so bonus armor. Plus 2 base damage for Cone of Flames, plus 1 base damage for Flame Strike. We'll upgrade his Flame Soul. Plus 2 speed and the ability to move through scenery. Oh. Bonus damage with range attacks? No. 30% bonus health? Eh. I think we'll just increase his speed. Tier 1 Dusty Drab. Lose spell damage? No. Just salvage that. Sommeliers have been upgraded. Okay, we're going to hit both these. We're going to work faster now, so we have to make sure we don't hit any more. Only one of these for the rest of the time here. Okay. Site securing complete. Let's go ahead and send them up here to scout. What do we not want? We do not want that to be available. Pulling threads. A nice spot to make out the rain. It's a nice, remote, picked-over ruin. At least it's dry. Auric guards the west forest for a few more minutes, and wanders up to a more sturdy-looking staircase. Exposed to the sky for so long, now it lies covered in lichen. One room, however, remains relatively untouched by the elements. The hills never tucked away. Think an old collection or some thief stash? Hard to tell. Self-respecting heroes gotta have their own dedicated tapestry. This kind of looks like Sonric. And then there's this weaving's unlike the other. Among the differences, no loom I've ever seen looks like that. Whatever they were put in their collection, I'm not sure. Tapestry shimmers beneath it and then out again. Choose. Infuse with it or destroy it. We will infuse with it. Because that, if you remember, was one of our previous heroes. In fact, these two should recognize her. Auric steps closer to the tapestry and focuses his eye on the surface, trying to peer deeper inside. Or tied up threads. If someone's willing to... Not sure what you're doing. Ah, snap. Ah! Works thrown back to the wall. Skittering shiny limbs spasm outward as if to unravel. Okay, well that may have not been a good idea. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Go on, heroism. Need to clear this half over here. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Theldra. At least you're hobbled. Let's do... like that. Let's infuse real fast with the handles, just so we don't lose out on anything. And attack. Okay, let's see. I don't want to deal with this. I think I'm gonna... What can I infuse with? Greater Constrict? Infuse with that and Barrage the Dweaver. I rolled low. Okay, let's just come up here and attack. Okay, I was gonna say attack the Bard, but luck was not so lucky. Ow. 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 For you. Finish this thing off. You can come up here. Kick open the door. And shoot at 87. Work. Push this thing off. Sonric. Down here. Stab a Thrusk. And at you, it's infused that. And go ahead and throw a Greater Constrict on this thing. Throw a Greater Constrict on this thing. The heck? Okay, a little experience for everybody. Most importantly, what is the result of that? Boric. Wait, hold on. You have speed 7? Oh my goodness. I think we'll give it to you now. Nice little belt. One last creature falls, what left of the tapestry drops. Crackle one more figure. It's expelled before the burns away. Martine! Human or close enough, but you're real this time. Friend, we're as real as it gets. That's what they said the other times. Stick around for a while and see if we hold up. Do you remember, my name's Martine Spellborn. For childhood, long-ended adventures. Not much of what you're after. Thinking about? How to tease apart. What did and didn't happen. A sense of time passed. A sense of purpose. Fighting. Something. Perhaps not much has changed. When fighting too, it turns out. When I pick up where you left off, you look like someone who watch your back in battle. If you want another fighter, you'll have me. Seem worthy cause to attach my name to. Fill you in on the state of the land, but it's best not to shape into this. It's not in the best shape at the moment. That's why we're out here. Suppose, a good thing you were, I suppose. The rain cleared, he's rope trekked on. Thread stronger than before. A new party member. Choose 2 abilities. Let's see. Vigilance, Paladin. Fly. Every other turn, she gains flight through trials. Goes away at the start of her next turn. Let's see, fly and regarding at the end of your turn, even if you end your turn by attacking. Just do don't want zealously bash. We'll do paladin. As for this, we will simply wait. Here we go. Intercept with. I think Thaldra is going to fall by the wayside as we've now got Martine. Let's go. And which option do we want? Let's start fires and exploit the confusion. Oh, you poor fools. Everybody gaining bonus damage. Orc is slightly injured, but not the end of the world. Chastised. Interesting. Go ahead and fly up here. And run up here and smash. Do I want a heroism? I think I do. Oh my god. Restuck, come on forward. Go ahead and compulsion this man. Nope, not going to compulsion that man. We're going to infuse this. Let's go discus. There we go. As for Boris, infuse these rocks. And you can run on forward. Merc Mother and Woken over there. Good stuff. For Sonric, just run as much as you can. Orc is actually our fastest character now. Good stuff. Okay, as for Ulrich. Can I harvest you to death? I cannot reliably do that. I will infuse this shrine, though. Now can I harvest you to death? No, but I can harvest you to death. Eh. Much more reliable just to finish you off. Sonric. Can't get up there, so we'll have you. Splinter Blast. Wild Grasp. I can do Wild Grasp. And let's go ahead and get in position. And same with you. Other Fungus, Chosen, Woken Slinger. A lot of stuff. A lot of bad guys. Go ahead and Windwalk. Oh. Some of them are over there. Just Windwalk close. Give him the old razzle dazzle. As for you, nice shot. Give second shot again. Not a huge chance, but good enough. Come over here. I need to withdraw, fortunately. And compulsion you over to here. You're double infused. You are double infused. Oh, but you can triple infuse. $14 damage. My God. Fly over here. And then get right next to this bastard. So he inevitably moves. Ow. I can hurt him. Tier 2 staff. Let's see. Currently using an artifact. Expect individuals attack nearby foe with their... Okay. So it's just a really powerful staff. You look at our... I think I'll replace... Sure. Get some offhand throwing knives. Hands are full, hands are full. You have an offhand deck equip. Okay. Scout that out with, no, we're gonna send Sonric. Couldn't travel up to Yellow Wake. Okay. Let's go. Mountain Mischief. Twisting past, take them high in the hills. Breathe that in. Mountain air makes me remember things, does it? Maybe the last time you all adventured together. It hasn't been that long. Though this time, Sonric and Kalander are the older ones and Martine is the younger. Interesting how fate conspires. Well, there were things I used to collect. Not stolen, obviously. Just things people lost. Kept them in the cave in the mountains. Inside buried it one wet summer. Voice to a good hoard. 40 paces is the only sound of scraping their feet to rough granite. Hey friends, where are we going exactly? White forks. One leads higher, the other path curved down. We've done the cottage before. Let's take the chasm path this time. Really wise wreckage. Descend the incline. Wide trail looks like it would be accommodating wheel traffic. Right. What are you suggesting? The mountain's going to collapse on us. Switchback takes them lower. The floor of the chasm. Well spotted, Martine. Whoever it is, I'm sure they left a mess. See? I can only trust our own feet. Not a lot here. Been picked through. Plenty of rocks in the splinters, which, above them, an ominous noise. Rumble, rumble. Come on, let's go! Martine, it's fine. Hurt a little, but keep moving. Make their way back out of the block collapse. They emerged to Bardo Canyon. Out of danger. Crummy decision, wasn't it? Gee, at least this was there. Tossed it on the chest, she managed to pull from the wreckage. And you know me. Oof, I'll take a boulder for a mysterious chest every time. Just some crap I don't need. I need spell threads. Okay. Let's start with Kalander. Just coming up and getting a view of every... Oh my goodness. Common heroism. Oh my goodness. Confused with that. You can see Awoken. Gonna constrict on. Oh my god. Okay, we will infuse these mushrooms. Start plopping our way forward. Now let's infuse with the shrine as well. As for Sonric, just come up here. Martine, go ahead and stand behind Rista, guarding up. God. Oh my goodness. Let's start with Boric. Actually, let's start with Martine. Flying over here. Walk you up next to the Merc Mother. And the old smash. That's for you. Here, shoot the Merc Mother, who's the strongest. And then we'll go back to Boric. Crap. Let's one walk right in the middle of all of them so we can just kind of cleave one Woken after the other. that. Fire leash. That. Good dodge. Oh my god, Boric! Oh my god. Gotta be more careful and mindful. My god. Use this and with a barrage. Got a stunt. Don't think that Woken Slinger is going to be able to do anything nasty to me. Just in case, I'll hit him with a cone of fire. Good God. There. Sonric. Augment gives melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. Definitely throwing that on Kalander. Tired of him not being able to hit things. Work? Been there? Remember what we used to do? One of us fell, promise to avenge each other, because that's what friends do. Later, I promise. Let me know if you need anything. Apparently he's sleeping. Hobble enemy on the Chosen? It's okay. Let's just work faster. 26, 15 days remaining. Okay. Site securing complete. Let's go ahead and build a station here. Oh, spell threads. Definitely worth a legacy point there. Oop. Hold on, someone had an opportunity. I didn't ghost goodbye. Orc, go out here. Everything alright? Orc? Acting different, you know. I'm telling others, stress. But, Rista? Yes, Orc? Help me. Help you with what? Nothing. Are we not big friends? But surely tell you if something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. You heard the dark hum beneath Bork's voice. Things slid into place. There were signs for weeks. He thought increasing his habitual demands for food and entertainment had been replaced with untimely spans of silence. Sharp, heart-chewing silence. There's little doubt left in her mind. Shall we go? Yes, I suppose we shall. I think it's time for a hunting trip. Not gonna bring Kalander. Let's bring... Kalander actually sounds good. Let's bring Kalander. Let's get this to travel down here. Bidding the ghost goodbye. Arches of recesses in the crypt clutch their shadowy jealousy away from the lantern light. Rista's footsteps are dull and echo heavy. Not much further now, Boric. Why do I feel this urge to escape? To evacuate the bones before it's too late. It's my body. Mine. I claimed it. Wait till we see what's down here. We're going to be rich. Love to have wealth, of course. Getting it's good. Classic Boris. Go to the passage. Circular room. One moment. Memorial stands at the center. A sword thrust in it. What is that? Rista steps up to grip the jutting hilt. Hesitation dawns the dark eyes, stolen eyes. Yep. Below me are the bones in Lockpoke. In the Ghost Hunter. Here's his greatest ghost-quelling blade. Sorry, my friend. If there was a better fate, I would find it. Die, die, die? Arista, this is Bork, the real Bork. I'll die too. You don't want that, do you? Bork, are you there? You have another way? Yes, you must go to the... Bork. Really can't think of anything. So just die. Unfortunate. Okay. If I have to straight up kill him, I'm gonna be pissed. When potency when infused when statues or ruins. Okay. Let's go and infuse statues or ruins I can infuse with that. We're going to discus. 9 damage, 9 damage. Okay, plus 2 damage, greater cobble. Plus 1 damage, plus 1 cobble. Sharpshooter. Taking damage, each infused object, 1 point is prevented. Objects 2 points instead. Cool upgrade Mistweaver. Ghost sweeps through Bork. The blade Ghost Hunter proves its legend's true. His flesh remains whole. Black shadow courses through his body, finally torn loose. Out of a whisper, the ghost dissipates. Rista, it's you, isn't it? You're back? I never left. There was this other mind in me. Now it's gone. Is it? You want to take another swing at you? You kind of deserve it. Climb together towards the sunlight. Later, Rista. Rista, I still have to wonder. You really have to? Know that sword would work? I mean, that it wouldn't kill me? I knew it would work. I didn't know how I knew it. Please, don't believe I risk your life in doubt. Rista, you're an awful liar. Okay. So, this blade heals on kill, but no sword block bonus. Ooh. Got a lot of good options to replace here. So fire, increased damage, increased stunt damage, lower block. But it makes sense for him to have a fire weapon. I lose damage and I lose shred. But I would gain. I think I will give it to Martine. Instead of her big two-handed weapon, she does now this healing on kill thing. She's gonna base damage and rain +1. I think that's what I'm going with. Yeah. As for scouting, we will not send you. We will send Sonark instead. Oh crap! We're gonna have another Calamity card. I was hoping we could have avoided that. Okay, Thrixel, Thrixel, Thrixel. Perfectly fine with me. Okay, assault the altar. These people, yes, sounds good. They're like soldiers. I don't know why they're out in the open sky. It's like they're on the move. Think it's folks from Yellowvale? Yes, we have little choice but to get in their way. Could be a grim encounter. Could have been me down there all those years ago. Oh crap, Rista's not fully healed. Oh well. Go ahead and fly, Martine, fly. Dead tree. Good infusion. Oh, there's apparently there's enough stone here that I can throw out a discus. Horse. Kill them both with the walkthrough. It's infused with this tree. And infused with that tree. Sonark, why don't you get up on the door as well? And Kalander, same thing with you. Okay, Bork. Actually, she's less likely to use a swift Scalander. Priestess stands tall and stares, her silver eyes aglow. Small army clangs their weapons, moans and mutters. She's important. She's far down her path. You come and intrude upon the will of the prophet. Sun lovers, you murder his disciples. You debauch the soil. Turn your faces from what is stone. Priest's voice is smooth, sonorous, deep. It reverberates. Bones of who will listen. Here and now I forbid you from ever descending. You'll never know the warmth that lies below. Tosses a small flask upon the ember of her fire. It shatters, and amid the coals, a flood of shadow jets drowning the sun. Acolytes, those who have awakened the deep truth, extinguish the star-led murderers. We take her down, it's over. In we go. Okay. Pop heroism. We'll shoot you once. And I was hoping for a stun, but it doesn't always happen. As for you, what can we infuse? Discus. Discus is perfect. I messed up. Oric. Should come over here. And harvest. Heals 1 HP for each shadow limb he has. And as for you, I think for now we're just going to have him come over here and just hang out. Dark Promise buff. Sonric. Kill the speaker deep. Okay, first. Windwalk. Unfortunate. Okay, Martine. Fly. Come over here. And attack. Good stun. You, I think, are just going to have to kill this man. And you succeeded very easily. Commander. Crap. Okay, let's infuse with these rocks. So our discus at... Got him. Just a straight up tier 1 bow. I think it's probably better than your hammer. I'm never going to use it, so there's no point, so I'll just salvage it. Offhand action. Apply 2 poison to your weapon. Spell thread. Take the spell thread. Speaker falls still, her army stills. Make no prize, their voice low and groan like cattle. And they scatter. Thumping feet fade into the hills. Sonarch douses the fire, but shroud lingers overhead. She's dead. I was hoping we'd be able to get the answers from her. Carnage and smoke reek around them. Too many wasted lives, trying to be rid of their misery. Made the same bargain I made. No one was there to save them. It was as good as gone when they woke from their oaths. Every pack has an alpha. Those who I have to find. Even if I have to go down their holy holes and choke every prophet I see. I'm a little frustrated. Where does that get us? Nowhere. Gets us nowhere. 11 years of peace follow. Still only 7 spell threads.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. please.